Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, horse is cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, horse is cold, just let me be blunt. My speech in the morning, nothing but grunts. With no coffee, that's as dangerous. On a scale from 1 to 10, I rank it that girl from Stranger Things. And if you get what I'm saying, my attitude be mad flagrant like I'm Draymond. But you ain't get the picture, PFP. So I'm gonna keep pushing on you, GNC. It's like, yeah, the first thing on my mind is when that hot coffee gonna seep into the coffee grind. It's like some magic's floating on in the air. Toss some ice cubes in my cup, it's a good day. All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way. It's time for work and then I don't even care. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horse is cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horse is cold, start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee beans. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving no hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a Ric Flair, I'll say he ain't got nothing on it. When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on. This cup of coffee, yeah boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horse is cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horse is cold, verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba love love, drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug.
Good morning, all of you beautiful nerds from around the world, and welcome to the morning stream here on the Den of Nerds Live, the very best way to start your nerdy day on today's show. Gonna get you caught up, man. Friday. Been a crazy nerdy week. There's a ton of stuff that we didn't get a chance to maybe go over in full detail or fully break down. And so that's what I wanted to do today. We're gonna go into the theater for a long while. We're gonna chill back. Gonna go over a bunch of different stories, a bunch of different things that people were saying. We'll save plenty of time for Q&A, but it's gonna be a pretty chill Friday show. And I also gotta tease some really wild stuff. I've got a big DC video coming out soon, and my earth was shattered yesterday with some of the conversations I had with different people, with different insiders. So we'll talk a little bit about that just because I want to tease the video that'll come out either later today or tomorrow. I haven't decided. But before we get into all of that, let's say good morning. Let's say hello to all of the beautiful people in here. Crazed Panda's in here. Mr. D. Josh is in the building. Steve Denton's here. Hector's in the building. Knight1223 is in the building. Hector, Renee, Marvel, Maniac, Social Distance Warrior, Trinity's in the building. Jennifer Cook, David Nations, Jacob's Quest, Gray, Rob Van Camp, Coachella Coastal, Cade Stevens, Brian O'Connor, Dave Marvel, Osaka is in the building. Jacob's Quest, I probably already said that. Cater's here. Ray Hall's here. David Marvel. Jeff is in the building. Jonathan Velasquez. He wanted me to sing it, so sorry, everybody. Wayne White's in the building. Keith's here. Russell's here. Bunch of awesome people. Jason's here. Bill M is here. Oh, man. So many beautiful people. So many beautiful people. If I missed your name, I apologize. All in one breath. Well, we tried. We tried, Osaka. We tried. If you don't leave a like on this video, I will end you with the cruelest stroke. Right on, man. Right on. All right, couple of things. Show notes. Let's get this out of the way. If you could do me a favor, Chet, pause the music. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so a couple of things. First of all, apologies to everybody about After Dark last night. Technical difficulties. Basically, Al Schuler was running on a compy, like a, what were those, 286s or whatever, like an ancient type of computer, and it melted down. It literally became liquid right in front of all of our eyes. So apologies to everybody about After Dark, but I promise you After Dark will be back next week and better than ever. A lot of little improvements we're going to be working on. I believe The Godfather's going to join the program as well, and I would say, honestly, it's worth it just to come check out his beard game. Godfather's got the beard game on lock. Really crazy stuff. So apologies to everybody, but we will be back next week. Very spicy next week, no doubt. Second thing I want to talk about, yesterday I saw Trinity do a stream called Nerd Therapy. And I highly recommend everybody go check that stream out. There's a little bit of technical difficulties here and there at the beginning particularly. But overall, I found that stream to be fantastic, enlightening, and honestly really inspiring. Really inspiring. One of the things we've tried to do here at the Den is make a safe and comfortable environment for all kinds of nerds with different kinds of opinions. And, Trinity had Gray, a member of our community, on the stream yesterday. And I thought it was really interesting the way that Trinity and Gray talked about different issues and their perspectives on different issues. And I think that if we had more open dialogue like that, it would be very, very helpful. And just in general, it made me realize how lucky I personally am to interact with all of you guys on a daily basis, at least Monday through Friday. Some of you I interact with every single day. You know what I mean? Because we do the streams on the weekends for the members. And you all are amazing people, and you enrich my life. And so I'm very grateful to have this community, and you're all just fantastic people. You're fantastic people. And I know, without getting too lost in the weeds, I know that I can be kind of a dick face sometimes, and we might make one of the emojis tomorrow. Josh is being a dick face again, so that you guys can spam that at me when I'm being a dick face, so that I can see that and be like, all right, maybe I need to calm down. But in all seriousness, this has been a wild week, man. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of crazy things that happen behind the scenes. But ultimately, I'm just very grateful for this community, and I highly recommend that everybody goes to check out Trinity's stream. I thought it was really cool. And now I want to see what everybody's saying in the chat, because I kind of just went on a little diatribe there. And we will get into the theater in just a minute here, and we'll be talking about a lot of really cool nerdy stuff, man. There's a lot of great stuff that happened this week. A lot of stuff that happened behind the scenes. Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff. What did the Russos say? Did I miss it? You might have missed it. We're gonna go over it. They said a lot. Just being real, boss, they said a lot. So we're going to break down a couple of the different things that they say. Oh, one more thing on the show notes. I promised, last thing. Nerdvengers members, all of you guys with the amazing Nerdvengers badges, we're focusing on memberships over here as a way to sort of support the channel. Tomorrow at noon is a big members stream. So if you're a new member or you're thinking about joining the memberships, I would highly recommend doing it now so that you can be a part of the stream tomorrow, because we're going to be voting on the different emojis that we have within our custom emoji repertoire, if you will, and some other things as well. So reminder, tomorrow at noon, big time stream. And if you are not a member, come on. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Grace Randolph talking about Star Wars. Did you see her talking about Kathleen Kennedy? I did not. Was that on Twitter? We can look it up. We can check it out. We're going to go into the theater today. We're going to hang out. We're going to peruse the internet together. We're going to look at a bunch of different things just in the theater. It's going to be a really chill day, guys. Really chill day. It's Friday. You all made it through a week. I made it through a week. I'm sure you had ups and downs. I had ups and downs. Let's just chill today, baby. You know what I mean? The Broke Vengers. Hey, Broke Vengers are still welcome. Very important part of the community as well. So hey, don't worry about it, okay? What the Russos said about working on a production with Chris Evans is true. Sources can confirm this. Ooh, I like that, man. I like that. That sounds pretty cool. We secretly love it when you're a dick. Well, I know some people do. And look, it's all content. And I think that like one of the things is, especially when you're live all the time, is that you're, you know, some of the mistakes I make, or if I go way too hard on a subject, or if I go too hot or whatever, if I, you know, am super rude to Adam about not knowing enough about Netflix or whatever, like the thing is, all of that becomes a part of the content. So I'm not, you know, like I'm not upset about it. It is part of the game or whatever, but I just wanted to reiterate today that like, you know, hey man, I'm really grateful. You guys are all really awesome. So it's all good stuff. It's all good, baby, baby. Dick face Josh for the win. I don't know if you saw it, but I sent you an email talking X-Men stuff. I'll check it out, man. I just got an email this morning. Okay, let me just say this before we get into the theater. Let me. You guys want to hear a little something? You want to get a little tea? You want to hear a little tea? I had one of the guys from The Cultured Nerd reach out to me yesterday, the guy that runs the Lightcast podcast, and I had a rather lengthy conversation with this guy about some of the stuff that's going on with DC. It was wild. It was wild, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do a video later today kind of talking about what I learned, what I saw, what I heard. Lots of crazy stuff. There's a lot of stuff I'm not at liberty to say. And so obviously won't be saying that, but I will be putting a video out either today or tomorrow that's going to address some of the things that are going on with DC. And if you're a DC fan, I think you'll find it really, really interesting because it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, I had it was like being taken into Area 51 yesterday and being shown the freaking aliens. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God. I've seen the aliens. I've seen them. I've seen them. All right, guys, let's get into the theater. Come on. Come on into the Den of Nerds Theater. Come on in. No social distancing in here. Sorry about the sticky floor. We only pay Chet $0.25 a day, so you know. Come on in, get your popcorn ready. I just want to show you, the reason I wanted to start with this video, Chat, pause music, is because I wanted to set you guys up properly for the vibe of today's stream. Okay. Show you the vibe. This will give you the vibe. Okay. So this is a kind of a cool video. This just popped up on Human Being Bros. Great little subreddit if you want to follow. If you want to inject a little more positivity into your life, you should join the subreddit Humans Being Bros. But anyways, check this out. I want to just give you this. So this was in Saudi Arabia. Can you guys see this? Can you hear this? So this hawk was suffering from a heat stroke. And my man's is cooling him down. Look at this, like literally bringing this thing back to life. It's crazy. Now, here's the thing. And this is important for you guys to recognize. He's littering, so therefore this nice act doesn't matter. And he's canceled. All right, just want to let you know how life works. Okay, so let's check out Marvel Studios spoilers. Nice little subreddit over here. By the way, most YouTubers, like, you know, the ones that I went super hard on Monday and all that, they don't want you to know this, Oh. But this is their sources. Their sources. Well, I guess Mikey Sutton too, but it's really just this subreddit and sources. So, man, yeah, tough one. Like, that was, hey, look, nice thought there, guy, but you littered, so you're done. All right, let's check this out. Avengers Endgame directors react to Justice League Snyder Cut, says all their MCU releases are director's cuts. Ooh, this is wild. Let's just get to the quote. You know what I mean? Like, blibbity blobbity up here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear about it. Maybe we should read it. DC Extended Universe fans were blessed with the news of Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League releasing on HBO Max. The announcement was made after fans complained forever, blah, blah, blah. The filmmaker says it's always great to see vision transpire on screen. Speaking with comicbook.com, Joe revealed, I think it's always great when a director's original vision can find its way onto the screen. The director added that Marvel Cinematic Universe movies don't have the concept of director's cut for the ones released in theaters. We have been very, very fortunate in our careers that everything we did for Marvel, we would call our director's cuts. They were very gracious and differential and very supportive of our vision for those movies, and there's nothing sitting on the editing room floor that we suddenly want back into those films. We worked very hard at what the current cut of those movies are, so we're very fortunate to have released our director's cuts on all 4 of those films, he revealed. Now, look, and by the way, welcome, Jonathan. Welcome to the Nerdvengers, baby. Wild. So this is a little underhanded here. I don't know if you can sense that. It's a nice answer, but this is a little underhanded. He's basically saying, man, it's great that Zach is going to get his cut. That's awesome. We've just been fortunate that Marvel is way better than DC, and all of our movies have actually been our director's cut. We're just so lucky that Joss Whedon got the hell out of here while the getting was good. We don't have a Jeff Johns over here. Get out of my face is kind of the way that I read that, but a little bit open for debate, right? And also, just for the record here, Film Theory did a great video yesterday. Have you guys ever watched Film Theory? Let me know in chat. That's a mom-in-law burn. I agree with that, Livingston. I agree. No backstabbing bastards at Marvel. It's a little underhanded, you know what I mean? Like, hey, it just is what it is. We're having fun. You guys know who Film Theory is? Ray Hall says no. Dan the Man says yes. Film Theory from Matt Pat. I don't know if that's the dude's name or not. It's just a theory. A film theory. Yeah, no, he's an incredible content creator. He did a video yesterday on the Snyder Cut, which I think is great. I think it's incredible, and I think a lot of people should check that video out. That's his name, is Matt Pat. Wow, interesting. Huh, I didn't know that. That's cool. The guy with the cartoon eyes? Yeah. So, he's got a game theory channel too? I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so he did a great little video about the Snyder Cut yesterday. You guys got to check it out. And honestly, what a wild-ass day for me because, watched that video, liked that video, and then I talked to the guys from Cultured Nerd or whatever and was just like, whoa. A lot of things happening. Okay, so let's talk about this one right here. So, can you guys see this okay? Are you guys chilling? Hey, everybody okay? We need to put the chill music back on? Yo, put the chill music back on. That's a really nice little that's a nice volume, Chet. Well done. I'll give you 30 cents today. Can you guys see this? So, some people were suggesting that Disney had altered some data on Disney Plus for these different shows. There were a ton of different little conspiracy theories about this. The truth is these shows had always been, well, not always, but they'd been on the platform for a long time. And they have release dates saying fall of 2020. You know what I mean? This little image right here with the December 31st, I believe is doctored actually. Let's see what the comments say. So just before the winds of winter. Yeah. Essentially, a lot of this stuff was false, was not real. Okay, so you'll see that there were people talking about this throughout the week that were like, "Oh my God, Disney's doing all this crazy shit. Disney's gonna release this, that, and the other thing. They've updated it. It's all mostly crap. So it's mostly not real." This one is interesting though. This one is interesting. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, Lord and Miller, two dudes. I mean, you should know who they are. Lego movie guys, the Solo guys that got kicked out for that. And then, I think really known for Into the Spider-Verse. They're teasing Silk for Into the Spider-Verse 2. This is legitimately the actual accounts of both of these dudes. And look, is he having a little bit of fun here, just talking about the mask thing out there in the world? Yeah, possibly, but there's a million different ways to do that. And so, yeah, this is something that people are talking about. Silk. Now, just so you know, Silk's I think an awesome character. I haven't read a ton of her. I read a lot in the Into the Spider-Verse comics, and the Spider-Verse comics in general. She was like a big part of like the second wave of that kind of stuff, and she was a cool character. But that's kind of interesting, you know what I mean? Kind of interesting. Again, look, here's another one. People be posting, people be wanting that karma, you know what I mean? But yeah, the details says release date fall of 2020. Some people had said this has been updated and now we have new information. Nope, it's been the same for a long time, baby. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 7-8, blah, blah, blah. We don't have to talk about that. Nobody here likes that show. Here's one that's kind of interesting. Charlize Theron says Marvel Studios has never approached her for a role in the MCU. That's some, man, how do you say this? That's like, basically, we're going to see, I know, football, I'm kidding. But that's basically her signaling like, yo, give me a call, motherfuckers, and they will. So we'll probably see Charlize Theron in the MCU in the next 5 or 6 years. For sure. Dick Josh talking about my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You're not wrong. Charlize Theron would be a great Emma Frost. Dude, Dan. Well done, man. Well done. Okay, so here's one that's kind of interesting. Phil Lord tweeted this. Do you think he's messing around or could they be onto something here? So somebody was asking about who would be or who should play Spider-Woman, and he basically retweets or recreates the same post with different actresses. So what do you think's going on here? Now, I think these. I could be wrong. Let's check it out. I think he's just put. Are these like black actresses or something like that, or actresses of color? Probably, right? Yeah, so the comments down here say he's just replied with all women of color. I know Lord was trying to stray away from this, but blah, 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 blah. He's just trying to make the point that white isn't the default for everything. So, yeah, this could have been a spin. I mean, it depends on how you think about it. Like, it could just be like him sort of trying to, signal boost this, or just be like, hey, look, we don't have to always go this way. But him engaging with this does to me indicate that the Spider-Woman thing is likely true as well. So Spider-Woman is likely going to be or possibly going to be in Into the Spider-Verse 2, which is awesome, which is cool. Let's see here. Boomers, aren't you like 45? Is Charlize playing semantics? Did technically Sony approach her for Madam Web? Ooh, dang, that'd be crazy. Who knows? Josh, we need to get you in an MCU movie. Maybe someone watching a live stream or a nerdy news rundown in the background. Yo, that would be awesome, Norin. Someday I think we'll get there, man. We're still on the rise. We're still low key over here. There's a lot of people that don't know about the Den yet, but they will. Okay, so here's another thing that came out of that same interview with the Russo brothers. So let's see here. Let's just get to the quote. It says here, I mean, Wolverine has always been one of my favorite characters. Incredible Hulk number 181 was one of the first comic books that I remember collecting, which was the first appearance of Wolverine. Hugh Jackman has done an incredible job with that character over the years, and I think they should take a break for a little while before someone else takes a crack at it. That is such an interesting thing. Now, Ken actually posted about this on our Twitter, trying to get people's insight on it. So maybe some of you already talked about this on our Twitter. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think about this? Like, do you agree or disagree with his baseline statement here? You know what I mean? I'm really curious. Imagine having headphones on during that whispering. What do you mean, Osaka? What do you mean? Is this ASMR? I don't know. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Should I do the whole show like this? I'm young at heart. Still reeling from Dark Phoenix shit. Heard that. Let's see. Agree. Super respectful. I think it's super respectful as well. That's been said since Logan came out. Sure. Also, business-wide, smart to avoid backlash. Good point. Reading the room a little, the Russo brothers are. Yes. Interesting. As much as I want to see Wolverine, I kind of agree, but don't wait too long. Equals MCU says, nope, I'm ready now. Dick Josh said my ASMR before, but could type. Fantastic Four should come first. I think Fantastic Four will come first. I gotta be honest here. So my take on this is that I almost feel like there's something more to this. I feel like the Russo brothers are some of the most calculated people. And I think they know way more than they lead on about the future of Marvel and what Marvel is doing. Like, way more. It was like a month or two ago, they admitted that they take monthly meetings with the MCU people. Monthly! They're still meeting with them monthly! Crazy, dude. Crazy. But my personal take on this is actually that enough time has passed, but I don't think we'll see Logan for a couple of years in the MCU anyways. I think they know that. I think the Russo brothers already know that, and this statement is sort of how they feel. Like, I'm not saying they're lying, but it's a little bit 6D chess. I feel like they know that we won't see him for a while. And I think this statement is meant to say to fans in a little bit of, in a sense here, I think we're good without Logan for a while. What do you guys think? You think I'm onto something there? You think I'm wrong? What do you think? Who knows, huh? Interesting to say the least. Josh was really pushing for that punch to the face he was asking about a few days ago. Let's see here. The longer we wait, the better it will be. Interesting take. Let's see here. Somebody was asking about Storm or something like that. Wandering Dog says, Josh, what do you think about Charlize Theron play a villain or Storm from X-Men? What would you rather see? I don't know. I don't think she can be Storm. That would be an interesting race bend. You know what I mean? I would say maybe eventually you could see stuff like that with comic book characters and things like that. And honestly, like, my personal thing is it's actually not as big of a deal as people would freak out about. But nah, man. Like, I want to see like African Storm. You know what I mean? And like African Storm. And there's a lot of things that like about Storm that I would get hung up on. Like, I was talking to my buddy about this because there was a rumor that they were going to make Storm Wakandan. And I was like, nah, man, like, I'm not into that. I don't like that. Like, Storm has to be a rags to riches kind of story, in my opinion. And Charles has to like help her out in that sense. But could villain? Yeah, no. Charlize Theron's an incredible actress. So she could bring it. And she'd be great as a villain. For sure. For sure. Russo Brothers gonna do Secret Wars? Uh-huh. I damn near guarantee it. I damn near guarantee it. She's from Africa, but way South African. Yeah, dude. Hey, could do it. Charlize Theron is South African, I believe. Yes. Tom Holland has started filming Uncharted. So this was kind of an interesting one. Somebody found, this is coming from Charles Murphy here, but the whole deal is that they have a picture of Tom getting the beer bug test or whatever, and it does indicate that he's going to be doing some filming somewhere, which is really interesting. They're speculating here that it's probably for the Uncharted movie, but I thought the Uncharted movie was having like all sorts of production problems, so I don't know. I do not know. Here's something interesting. Smart Hulk's transformation. Deleted Avengers Infinity War scene showing Professor Hulk talking with Black Widow and Falcon. Let's check this out. What's this about? What's this about? What the heck's going on here? Chat! Chat! What in God's name? All right, here we go. Wow, okay. Whoa, we gotta pause the music on this one. Can everybody see this? Can everybody see this? Oh, wait, I've already seen this. But we can watch it still.
You want to take this one?
I decided to show up. Hey, big guy.
Hello in that.
Sun's getting real low.
No, it's okay. We worked it out. In fact, I'd say it's gone from worst case scenario to, well, I don't know if it's best case, but at least it feels very, very manageable. I hear it too. How are we doing out there? We're doing okay.
All right. Kind of cool. Yeah, so there was a lot of they were going to do Smart Hulk in Infinity War, right? Kind of wild. There were a lot of different things that they changed. I don't know how much you guys know about this, but about 2 weeks out from that movie, they were actually going to scrap, the snap. They were gonna scrap the snap. You know what I mean? Pretty wild. So here's one that a lot of people are talking about. Sony Pictures UK tweeted this earlier today. Maybe a sign that a teaser for Venom 2 will be shown at Comic-Con at home. Could be. Could be. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think we'll get a little Venom stuff? I saw Adam talking about this a little bit on his show today, and it would be great if Venom had some kind of an appearance at Comic-Con at home. That would be cool. That'd be real, real cool. And here's some really interesting stuff. Compilation of tweets from the alleged new Roger Wardell account. Take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, so all of this is, there's no, anything that's, I tried to explain this to you guys before, but anything that's coming from this new Roger Wardell account is super sus. You can't take, this, I'm telling you right now, the probability of this being the same Roger Wardell, very low. Very low. So, you'll see a lot of this covered on Cosmic Wonder. You'll see a lot of this covered on Everything Always. Hey, maybe they don't realize that it's probably all bull. But they probably do. I don't know why it's not enlarging this. So yeah, it's saying like Rick Furumawa and Justin Lin are in talks to direct films for Marvel. Projects being suggested include X-Men and Fantastic Four, respectfully. Total bullshit. Krasinski and Blunt are being courted for MCU roles, but not the Fantastic Four. Marvel is looking at fresh faces for the first family. I mean, look, that could be true, but it's not true because it's here. You understand? Keanu Reeves in final talks for Johnny Blaze in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Potentially true. Who knows? Names being thrown around for Reed Richards include Lakelith Stanfield and Matthew Gray Gubler. I don't know who those people are. Yeah, just like, again, if you want to talk about this, guys, it's like the probability of this being real. Let's see what the comments are saying. You know what I mean? Because like the thing I like about Reddit, what are you doing? Like, why can't? What's going on? Like, is the internet broken? Why can I not fucking? And I can't even right click. Wow. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Love it. Awesome. Thanks. Great. Wonderful. I want to see what the comments are saying about it. You'll find Reddit. I mean, Reddit has its own problems. All social media has its own problems. Dude. What? Okay. I'm going to lose it, guys. I'm going to lose it. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. All right, well, I guess like this is what I don't understand. Like, I gotta be honest. Like, there are very few things in life that will just completely derail my mood, completely throw me off. One of the things that I can't stand it, guys. I can't do it is when things that are supposed to function in a certain way, mainly computing, doesn't do what it's supposed to do. There's no reason that this, like seriously, let's think about this. Out of no goddamn where, the thing just doesn't work. We're live, we're doing this, we're just hanging out, supposed to be a nice chill Friday, and the fucking, like, what? There's no reason that this shouldn't be working. There's no reason. What is it? Is it the web page? Is it Streamlabs? I'll tell you what it is. It's bullshit. That's what it is. Anyway. Okay. We're good. We pulled it back. Okay, so that's pretty much a lot of the Marvel stuff. Let's check out Star Wars, ladies and gentlemen. Also, an incredible subreddit over here. Go get a cookie, Josh. I totally should. Okay, so this one was kind of a cool one. A Chaos Rising official poster for Jeremy Wilson, the Barnes & Noble exclusive. I don't know if I'm like gonna go get the Barnes & Noble exclusive of this. I mean, I love the Thrawn stuff. I usually get it on audiobook. I think I have one of them in paperback, but that's just because I got it signed by Zahn, and I don't even know where it's at. Oh, look, guys, look, it's working again. Like, oh man, love technology, you know? Like, for no fucking reason whatsoever, it's working again. Anyway, yeah, the 6 symbol left is the Chiss higher ascendancy stuff. Yeah, this could be all Chiss symbolism. We're not really sure. But yeah, so this was kind of a thing people were talking about. This imagery up here could have some greater meanings and things that maybe will be picked up on later on. Leslie Headland was talking about her show a little bit. I really didn't think this was like big time news. This wasn't really big news. She said she's incredibly grateful and lucky to be working with Lucasfilm. That's cool, man. You know, look, until Headland stuff comes out, it would be stupid to try to prejudge it. I know a lot of conversations have been made about it. I don't know much about her other than the fact that whatever her last show was, the I'm blanking on the name, but someone will put it in chat. The Dolls, whatever that was, Russian Dolls or whatever, is apparently incredible. So, yeah, there's Leslie Headland. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Trent. Oh, yeah. Somebody just said, isn't her show canceled? Bro, you gotta stop watching Mike Zero. Gotta stop watching Mike Zero. Just gonna be real. Well, you don't have to stop watching Mike Zero, but just understand that everything he says is an ass pull. Literally everything he said. Y'all want to know? Oh, man. We spilled some tea on everything always on Monday. I got some tea for you. Y'all want to know about some Mike Zero tea? Y'all want to know about some Mike Zero tea? Well, wait. I don't watch Mike Zero. All right, cool. I was just playing anyway, bro. You're all good. Grand Inquisitor, Grant Coffin. I mean, this was just like a cool little piece of art here. There was some stuff. Let me see if I can find it down here. Let me see if I can find it. There was some stuff like where the Russo brothers were talking about Star Wars. Were they not? Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's not on here. I swear they said something about Star Wars. I mean, they were definitely talking about Star Wars. They were like, we love Star Wars, blah, 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 blah. Guys, I'll be real with you. I think the Russo brothers are a lock for a Star Wars movie. I think they're a lock for a Star Wars movie, and I'm very excited about it. Urban Acolyte just tore into Doomcock the other day. Yeah, we gotta get Prince on the show. Maybe I'll get him on the maybe I'll get him in the DMs and we'll get Prince on the show. And Prince is also a fellow martial artist, so I'd love to talk to him about martial arts, Tai Chi a little bit, Bagua, you know, stuff like that. So do the Trinity, are you streaming in auto-tunes? Let's see. I don't know. Let's see here. Is this working? So we're having like weird issues where it's doing both. Right? Here, hang on one second. I don't know how to solve this problem. Because I got my regular voice and my auto-tune voice. Can you guys hear both too, or is it just me? A Go XLR? I don't know what that is. Both. Lame. Lame. Let me see something. Let's try something. What about I can't. Let's see here. We're doing this on the fly. It's a little bit weird. Yo, what's up with the camera like today? A little bit weird, huh? This? Broke the internet, guys. We just broke everything, so sorry about that. Oh my god, no. Turn it off, chat. Turn it off! Chat, turn it off! Whew! Alright, we'll work on that. I don't know what the hell's going on. This whole studio's melting down. Look, that was... Yeah, we're good. Best stream so far. Oh, shit. We having fun today. We're having fun today. All right, let me spill a little bit of Mike Zero tea. So you guys know I am, whoa, what's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Okay, little Mike Zero tea for you. So you guys know I am a little, I'm friendly with Geekdom 101. Anybody know who Geekdom 101 is? Danny? Anybody know who Danny is? This is what happens when you yell at your computer. Yeah. No, recommend? Absolutely. Great dude. And makes great, Geekdom makes a great, Dragon Ball content. Great Dragon Ball content. Good ambassador for the Dragon Ball brand. I don't agree with everything Danny says, and I definitely don't agree with everything he does. He can get a little hostile to people online and everything like that. I mean, I get it. But anyway, there's something Danny told me. World of Geekdom is also a great page. Yeah, I love his chats on World of Geekdom for sure. And Danny and I want to collab. Like, we want to collab. I want to collab with everybody. Like, me and Calty talked on DMs. Like, dude, things are just wild. Like, like everybody's really busy. We're trying to figure it out. Anyway, Danny, back in the day, Mike Zero was actually doing Dragon Ball stuff. And back in the day, Mike Zero was actually stealing the scoops, the content, and the things that Geekdom was talking about and not crediting him at all. Okay, now that in it of itself is not that damning. Like, you're under no obligation as a YouTuber to credit people and shit. Like, you don't have to. It just does say something about you. You know what I mean? Like, it does say something about you. So back in the day, Geekdom tried to reach out to Mike Zero about this, and Mike Zero literally said, dude, nobody cares who came up with the info. Nobody cares. People only care about getting the information, getting it fast, and getting it from me. And so, like, basically, Mike was in the Dragon Ball community, was stealing everybody's shit, was trying to be real shady, and basically that whole community just ostracized him. So they ostracized him. He was like a real scumbag about it, and he was pretty much forced to leave making Dragon Ball content, and then that is when he latched onto the Star Wars community and started making Star Wars content. So yeah. You should do a collab with Film Theory? Yeah, definitely. Maybe someday. I mean, I have no problem with that. But like, everybody's kind of doing their thing, everybody's doing their thing. So, but yeah, Mike, like, a lot of people like say like, that Mike has like autism or whatever. I see a lot of people try to defend Mike, because of that potentially. And hey, look, just being real, I'm not a doctor, right? I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I mean, I think I'm a little on the spectrum, but point being, Mike is Mike's super cognitive of what he's doing. Mike is a dick face and has pretty much always been a dick face. So he is not just some innocent dude making content. He's definitely like playing the game. He's screwed a lot of people over. He's burned a lot of bridges. He doesn't even talk to anybody anymore in communities, and it's because he's pretty much, from what I can tell, just a big old scumbag. So, hey, look, we don't want to get the tea all over the keyboard, but we spill a little bit. You know what I mean? You're not a doctor? Shit! Why did you replace my liver then? I've made a horrible mistake. Absolutely. You like what I said in the video the other day where I said, no, I'm not a doctor, but that doesn't matter. I'm a YouTuber. I thought it was kind of funny. You still talking with kind of Calty about doing a collab? Yeah, the last thing that happened with our DMs is like, he was just basically like, it would be easier if you gave me your number. And I was like, yeah, totally. And then I never gave him my number. So I just got to give him my number, and we got to figure it out. But no, I'd love to collab. I'd love to collab with Calty. Calty's one of the best in the game. Like, really and truly, like, just put, like, the thing that sucks about, like, Calty, Culty is a perfect example of why YouTube is kind of a busted platform in a lot of ways, because he's a way better content creator than I would say even myself, but definitely better than like, you know, Everything Always and Cosmic Wonder. And again, if you enjoy that content, there's nothing wrong with that. Just from my subjective opinion, Culty is a way better content creator. The truth is, though, Culty doesn't play the YouTube game as much, and the algorithm does not amp him up. Like, you got to think about it like this. Like, the algorithm doesn't care about the legitimacy of content whatsoever. It only cares if you're engaged with it, and engaged with it a lot. You know what I mean? He's a great theory crafter. Yeah. He's very, very, very smart. Can't hear you. You might have to refresh, man. I'm monitoring the audio, so I know the audio's going out. I miss Jessica Chobot. Yeah, I miss Chobot too, man. She still does a lot of stuff on Nerdist. I don't know how like super active she is or whatever, but like Chobot seems like such a good soul, man. She seems like such a good soul. And she has like a really cool nerdy little family. It seems like her and her son have a really good relationship and stuff like that too. So yeah, Chobot's a good one. She left Nerdist? She hasn't done Nerdist in a while? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't like follow their stuff a lot like that. Dan Casey took over the MCU stuff. Well, Dan Casey seems like a pretty chill fucking dude too, man. I like Dan Casey. There's a big difference between 100% real and bullshit master clickbaiters. Agreed. She's doing her own thing with paranormal stuff. Ooh, interesting. I like silly, witty commentary. Josh and heavy spoilers crack me up. Yeah, the heavy spoiler dude is awesome, man. His content's great, and he's just great with branding. I know Tara is a big fan of his. What's his name? He's got a cool like English accent and a cool English name, but I forget his name. Someone will help me out. Chobot does a show called Ghost Hunter. Okay, cool. Definition. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Motherfucker's name Definition. The dude's name is Definition. He's got a smooth, silky voice with a dope accent. Are you sensing my jealousy? Are you sensing my jealousy? Because I'm super jealous, dude. That's really good shit. You know, another thing I wanted to do, guys, I want to how many of you guys saw the new edit of let's go to the tubes. The new Rise of Skywalker ending. Did you guys see this? Is this the one? Yeah. No, this couldn't have come out a month ago. Wait, this came out a month ago? How did it just get into my stuff here? Can everybody see and hear? Okay. Maybe I need to jack up the desktop audio a bit, huh? Look with the Force Ghost in the background and all that.
Back on! This is our last chance. We gotta hit those cannons now!
You are nothing. A scavenger girl is no match for the power in me.
Man, Palpatine's a big flip-flopper in this movie, man. His opinion of Rey flip-flops a lot in this scene.
And I.
I'm Iron Man.
I'm all the Jedi.
Yep, they endgamed it. But see, that little, I mean, just such a little thing here with the ghost and the push here. This is powerful, bro. Yoda pushing. Kenobi. I mean, like, this is just a little edit here. Guys, tell me this doesn't improve this scene by like 1,000,000%. have been real, real cool. I'm not saying it would have fixed the entire movie. A lot of people still would have had a lot of problems with it. But it's really cool. It's really cool, and it shows just the ability of fans, man. Fans are, you know, really able to do a lot of this stuff. And by the way, George loves this kind of stuff. You know, like he would often hold little film festivals for fan edits and things like that and really try to elevate the people that were doing good work like that. It's really cool stuff. It's really sweet. Movie is still trash. Right on, Michael. Hire this man, Disney. He talks her up when he wants to possess her, but once he yeah, exactly. Exactly. Scene with Ghost would have been way better. Agreed by 1,000,000%. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, huh? Pretty sweet. Josh, I still think they took the ghost out because it was actually Palpatine talking to Rey in her head like Kylo. Every voice was someone who Palpatine. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. For me, the definitive version is the Haishi ending. I never seen it. Should we check it out? Should we check it out? It's kind of long, dude. 9 minutes.
Hey guys, this episode is.
Have I seen this before? I think I've seen this before.
Died before. I am the Sith, and I cannot be defeated.
Hey Dad, look what I can do. I learned it by watching you.
That's my boy.
I'm afraid.
My body is still quite operational.
Now's our chance. Get him.
Oh, this is awesome.
Stay dead.
Stay dead. Oh, shit. The Raylos.
Anyone else?
What did he say?
Stay dead. That feel out of nowhere to anyone else.
That feel out of nowhere to anyone else? Good shit. That's awesome. That's good. Oh my God, we already did an hour? That's crazy. How do we just do an hour? That's nuts. Let's do a little bit of Q&A. Trinity's probably streaming, but we got a little bit of time. Do some Q&A. Do some Q&A, baby. I'll do some Q&A, baby. Yeah, that's wow. The hits just keep on coming, ladies and gentlemen. Are you still doing the business stream on Sunday? Yes, indeed, Jonathan. Yes, indeed. So the stream this Sunday will be sort of a workshop. So we're going to be going over some of the other members' channels and their content and stuff like that. It'll be super chill, though. We'll go over it. We'll talk about the good, the bad, the improvements, and things like that. So might be a little weird of a business stream for you, man. You should have access to the one from last week if you check out the community tab here. You should have access to last week's business stream. Keen to check it out? Awesome. Yeah. The business streams are actually my favorite stream each week. My favorite stream. Out of the box thinking. Anything new on the G.I. Joe movie franchise? I don't know. I don't really follow that franchise. I don't have any insight into that. Workshop time. It'll be at noon on Sundays. Now, look, that is for members that are at the Avengers or the Nerdvengers Prime membership. So you have to be at the $10 a month thing to get access to that stream on Sunday. I'm sorry if that wasn't clear. And by no means, like, do you have to do that stuff. It's really like the Sunday streams are not as much Den of Nerds related as they are just my thoughts, like Josh's thoughts about business, about YouTube, and helping people out. So every Saturday we do a members only stream. So if you're a Nerdvenger member, every Saturday we stream. But in order to get access to the streams on Sundays, you have to be a Nerdvenger Prime member. And that is just simply because it's a different kind of value, and it's like behind the scenes kind of stuff with me talking about business and all that. So didn't realize there was a higher tier. Yeah, but honestly, here's the thing, Jonathan. Like, just think about if you want it, like, you don't need to do that. You know what I mean? So if like, do you have a YouTube channel, Jonathan? You know what I mean? If you do, then yeah, you would get a lot of value out of the streams on Sundays. But if you're not a YouTuber, Sunday streams just might not be for you. You know, it's just might not be the coolest thing. Oh, let's see here. Super chat coming in from CGM Show. Thank you for the love, my friend. Says that film theory video reminded me how crazy fans can be, particularly DCEU ones, even more specifically Snyder Cut ones. Not all of them, but a lot. Yeah, cognitive dissonance, which is something that he goes over in that video, is very real. And it is very real for, like, all human beings. And so that happens a lot in fandoms in general. Okay, so you could actually say that my initial thoughts on the rise of Skywalker, there was cognitive dissonance there. Because I liked that movie way more when I initially saw it than I do now after some time has passed. You know what I mean? I was like super hype on it, right? So there's always a level of cognitive dissonance. There's always a level of all sorts of different things going on in our brains that are affecting how we view things. But yeah, totally fair point to make, CGM Show. I thought the theories video was incredible. Josh, your feelings on season 2 of Umbrella Academy? Pumped. Really liked the first one. Really liked it. So yeah, I'm really pumped about it. What are your thoughts on The Tax Collector? I'm not sure what you mean. Is that like a show? Is that a... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is, bro. Josh, do you think Lucasfilm will eliminate the sequels? No, absolutely not. In no way would they ever do that. So yeah, it's like, that's like the biggest troll. And again, like, I'm not here to crap on Doomcock. Doomcock's obviously doing a lot of stuff right. He's really entertaining people. He's really tapped into a vibe that's out there. People are very upset about the sequel trilogy. They like a little Schadenfreude. They like listening to Doomcock complain and stuff like that, and that's cool. I would never tell someone to not watch Doomcock. But what I would say is, if you don't know the story about how Doomcock got trolled super hard by 4chan people, and that basically a lot of people on 4chan proved that not only does Doomcock have zero sources, but that he often will just use the most ridiculous things that are spread on 4chan and then claim that he has heard the same thing from sources. You should check that out. Not because you're like, oh, let's expose him, let's get him. But if you really want to know what's going on, you should just understand Doomcock is not an accurate source for anything. So, I hope that makes sense. Hey, Josh and the Nerdvengers, good morning. Good morning, Mike. Your feelings on what you have seen on The Boys 2? Dude, The Boys 2 is good shit, man. The Boys 2 is good shit, Mike Porter. I'm incredibly excited about The Boys Season 2. I like The Boys more than Umbrella Academy. They're both really good. But, dude, The Boys is good. So I'm very, very excited about it. Very, very excited. Do I have a channel? Not really, but I have 5 million views on one of my videos that went viral. Well, dude, that's awesome. That's good shit, bro. If you ever want to, like, get back into YouTubing, if you want to, how do I say this? If you want to sort of be more successful on YouTube or whatever, I could certainly help you out. And the Sunday streams are very good for that. Doom Patrol is the shit. I like Doom Patrol. I've been enjoying Doom Patrol. Shia LaBeouf's new movie, is that the tax collector? Is Shia LaBeouf's new movie? I don't really know much about it. Doom Patrol is really cool, though. Josh, when will you be doing First We Feast? Ah, man. It's going to take some time, guys. You know what I mean? It's going to take some time. We'll get there. We'll blow this thing up. And then I'll be like, what's up? Oh, Nerdvenger Prime, Jonathan. Holy cow. Like, again, you don't have to do that, but I stand by the value that we bring every Sunday. So there's a ton, dude, so much value is, like, Sundays are great. So, yeah, like I said, you don't have to, but I promise you, you will get an incredible amount of value out of those streams. Like, that's my guarantee to you. Stormfront is going to piss some people off. Absolutely. Josh, have you seen Lock and Key? It's amazing. It's what happens when Stephen King's son writes comics. Whoa, that sounds dope, Will Morgan. I have not checked that out, but I will. Umbrella has a trailer. They do. You guys want to watch the Umbrella Academy trailer? We can get back into the theater if you want. We could check it out if you want. Do it? You want to do it? All right. Cool. Maybe we'll end on this then, huh? Is Trinity streaming? Does anybody know? Is Trinity streaming? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Okay. Here we go.
Loser! Diego!
Can't be right. What the hell did we do now?
Yeah.
What was that?
The end of the world, November 25th, 1963.
And where am I now?
Dallas, 10 days earlier.
I need to find my family.
Yep. Cult leader. Luther!
All right, first off, I want to say we brought the end of the world back here with us.
Oh my God, again? My cult is gonna be so pissed. I told him we had until 2019.
We have until Monday.
Everything in our new lives is connected to the plot to assassinate the president. That can't be a coincidence.
None of us are supposed to be here, right?
We know something changes the timeline. We have to make it right again. Before everyone and everything we know is dead.
Good stuff.
Who are those guys? They're not here to sell vacuums.
The commission will hunt us down wherever and whenever we
That's
go.
so cool. Oh, yeah.
I need a spotter.
What is that, like a wingman?
You don't know anything about
I know everything. You are an open book written for very dumb children.
Klaus, it's Ben here.
No, unfortunately, ghosts can't time travel.
Are you kidding me?
Good stuff. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
All right, quick rundown. Luther, super strength. Klaus can commune with the dead. Allison can rumor anyone to do anything.
Except she never uses it.
I heard a rumor. You punched yourself in the face.
Damn. Whoa, so they're going back in time and talking to their dad? Whoa, that's really cool. Yeah. Trending, too. Number 7 on trending. Good for them. Good for you, Netflix. Well done. Well done, Netflix. Good job. Good job, Netflix. All right, everybody. Look, is Trinity streaming? Does anybody know? Is Trinity? Trinity? Trinity, are you streaming? Trinity, are you streaming? Trinity. He is. He is streaming. I know what he's talking about, too. He DM'd me on Twitter about this. He's very angry. Because if you didn't know this, guys, let me just do a little something here. We'll put the link in chat. Everybody can go over and support Trinity. If you didn't know this, Trinity is... He's basically a big proponent for digital comics. He thinks that physical comics are really stupid and that physical comics should go away. And the only comics that are out there should be digital. He's a digital only guy, like an anti-boomer kind of person. So head on over to Trinity Stream. We're going to call it today. Look for a big DC video that'll blow your brain out of the back of your head. That will either be dropping today or tomorrow because it's going to take some time to figure out how to approach this properly, okay? You guys are all amazing. I love each and every one of you. I hope you had a good week. I look forward to seeing you, Kinky. I look forward to seeing you all Nerdvengers tomorrow. And, we're just going to keep rocking out in the free world, okay? As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.